Imagine this. You're tossing a clove of garlic into your sizzling pan, believing you're boosting your heart health, lowering your blood pressure, and fortifying your immune system. But what if I told you that 90% of the garlic's healing power could be gone before it even hits your plate? According to a study from the University of Maryland, improper handling of garlic can destroy over 90% of its active compounds in just minutes. Garlic, a natural medicine revered for centuries, is losing its magic because of simple mistakes we all make. In this video, we'll uncover the 7 biggest mistakes that sabotage garlic's benefits and show you how to unlock its full potential for your heart, brain, and body. Stick around, because this could change how you use garlic forever. If you find this helpful, give us a thumbs up, share with a friend, and hit that subscribe button for more health tips on Ageless Living. The power of garlic, a natural wonder. Garlic has been a cornerstone of natural medicine for thousands of years. The ancient Egyptians used it to boost strength, Roman soldiers carried it as a protective talisman, and our grandmothers swore by it for everything from colds to high blood pressure. But today, something alarming is happening. Garlic is losing its potency, and most of us don't even realize it.
Why?
Because the way we prepare, cook, and consume garlic can completely strip away its health benefits. Garlic's magic lies in a compound called allicin, a sulfur-containing molecule that acts like a shield in your blood vessels. Allicin lowers blood pressure, fights inflammation, and even helps prevent atherosclerosis, hardening of the arteries. But here's the catch. Allicin is fragile. Mishandle your garlic, and this powerful compound either never forms or gets destroyed in seconds. Worse, for people over 60, garlic can interact dangerously with certain medications, leading to side effects like dizziness or even internal bleeding. Let's dive into the 7 mistakes that could be turning your garlic from a health hero into just a flavoring, and how to fix them. Mistake number 1. Cooking garlic right after cutting. Picture this. You're in the kitchen, chopping a clove of garlic, and tossing it straight into a hot pan with onions and olive oil. It smells amazing, but you've just made the first big mistake. Garlic's superstar compound, allicin, isn't just sitting there ready to go. It forms through a chemical reaction when you cut, crush, or chop the clove, as 2 components, alliin and the enzyme alliinase, meet and create allicin. This reaction takes time, about 10 minutes, to fully develop. If you throw freshly chopped garlic into a hot pan, the heat kills the alliinase enzyme before it can do its job, and allicin never forms. You're left with a tasty dish but none of the health benefits. A 2018 study from the University of Maryland found that heating garlic immediately after cutting destroys nearly all its active sulfur compounds. That means your stir-fry might taste great, but it's doing little for your heart or immune system. How to fix it? After chopping or crushing garlic, let it sit for at least 10 minutes before cooking. This gives allicin time to form. For maximum benefits, consider eating garlic raw. Mix a teaspoon of finely chopped garlic with olive oil and a splash of lemon juice for a zesty salad dressing. Not only does this preserve allicin, but it also delivers a potent dose of antioxidants. Many people over 60 report better digestion and lower blood pressure after just a few weeks of this habit. Mistake number 2. Overheating garlic. Let's say you've let your garlic sit for 10 minutes, and allicin has formed. You're feeling good about avoiding the first mistake. But then you toss it into a screaming hot pan, and within minutes, your garlic is crispy and brown. Mistake number 2 strikes. Allicin is heat sensitive and starts to break down at temperatures above 140 degrees Fahrenheit 60 degrees Celsius. In a sizzling pan, where temperatures can easily hit 300 degrees Fahrenheit or more, allicin doesn't stand a chance. The University of Maryland study mentioned earlier found that just 3 minutes in hot oil can destroy over 90% of garlic's active sulfur compounds. For older adults hoping to use garlic to combat high blood pressure or inflammation, this is a game changer. Overcooking turns a potential health booster into nothing more than a flavor enhancer. How to fix it? Add garlic at the end of cooking, when the pan is off the heat or at a low simmer. Better yet, use it raw in dressings, dips, or spreads. For example, mix minced garlic with Greek yogurt and herbs for a healthy dip that retains allicin's benefits. If you must cook it, keep the temperature low and avoid burning. A quick sauté at medium heat for 30 seconds can preserve some benefits while still adding flavor. Mistake number 3. Using jarred garlic. You're at the grocery store, and there it is, a jar of pre-chopped garlic in oil or water. It's convenient, doesn't stink up your hands, and seems like a time saver. But here's mistake number 3. Jarred garlic is often a health dud. The allicin in garlic is highly unstable and only forms when fresh cloves are cut or crushed. Once garlic is processed, pasteurized, or preserved for shelf stability, the enzymes needed to produce allicin are destroyed. A study from the University of California found that fresh garlic has up to 15 times more active compounds than jarred versions. Plus, jarred garlic often contains additives like preservatives or citric acid, which can irritate sensitive stomachs, especially in people over 60. The stale, off-putting smell of jarred garlic? That's from oxidation during storage, not the natural pungency of fresh garlic. How to fix it? Always choose fresh garlic bulbs. Store them in a cool, dry place, more on that later, and chop or crush them yourself. If convenience is a must, mince a batch of fresh garlic, let it sit for 10 minutes to form allicin, then freeze it in small portions. This preserves most of the benefits without the additives or loss of potency. Mistake number 4. Combining garlic with certain medications. Garlic is a natural powerhouse, but for people over 60, it can turn into a hidden danger if you're on certain medications. Mistake number 4 is eating garlic without considering its interactions with drugs like blood thinners, blood pressure medications, or cholesterol-lowering statins. Garlic's sulfur compounds, like allicin and diallyl disulfide, can slow blood clotting, a great feature for healthy people but risky if you're on medications like warfarin or clopidogrel. This can increase the risk of bleeding, even from minor injuries or dental procedures. Similarly, garlic's blood pressure-lowering effects can amplify the action of antihypertensive drugs, potentially causing dizziness, weakness, or even fainting. For those on statins like atorvastatin, garlic can affect liver enzymes, leading to side effects like muscle pain or liver strain. A 2019 study in the Journal of Clinical Pharmacy and Therapeutics highlighted these risks, especially for older adults on multiple medications. How to fix it? Talk to your doctor before making garlic a daily staple, especially if you take blood thinners, blood pressure meds, or statins. Stick to moderate amounts, 1 to 2 cloves per day, and watch for symptoms like unusual bruising, dizziness, or fatigue. If you're unsure, pause garlic consumption and consult your healthcare provider. Mistake number 5. Eating garlic at the wrong time. You might think, garlic's healthy, so I'll just toss it into my pasta or stir-fry at dinner. But timing matters, and eating garlic at the wrong time is mistake number 5. Garlic's active compounds, like allicin, are most effective when consumed on an empty stomach or at least 30 to 60 minutes before a meal, or 2 hours after one. When you eat garlic with a heavy meal full of fats, proteins, or complex carbs, the stomach's digestive environment dilutes and blocks allicin absorption. A 2020 study in Food Science and Nutrition showed that garlic's blood pressure-lowering and anti-inflammatory effects are significantly stronger when taken on an empty stomach. For older adults with slower digestion, this is especially critical. However, eating raw garlic first thing in the morning can cause stomach upset or heartburn in sensitive individuals, like those with gastritis or acid reflux. How to fix it? Take 1 clove of minced garlic, let it sit for 10 minutes, then mix it with a small piece of bread or a glass of lukewarm water with a drop of olive oil. Consume it 30 minutes before breakfast to maximize absorption while protecting your stomach. Avoid eating garlic right after heavy, fatty meals, as this reduces its effectiveness. Mistake number 6. Storing garlic incorrectly. Garlic is a kitchen staple, often tossed into a bowl or drawer without much thought. But improper storage, mistake number 6, can destroy its health benefits and even make it dangerous. Storing garlic in warm, humid, or poorly ventilated conditions causes it to sprout, mold, or dry out, which depletes allicin and other active compounds. Worse, moldy garlic can harbor Aspergillus flavus, a fungus that produces aflatoxins, toxic substances linked to liver damage and cancer risk. Another hazard is storing garlic in oil at room temperature, which can foster Clostridium botulinum growth, leading to botulism, a rare but serious risk, especially for older adults with weaker immune systems. A 2017 report from the CDC highlighted cases of botulism linked to improperly stored garlic in oil mixtures. How to fix it? Store whole garlic bulbs in a cool, 55 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, dry, well-ventilated place, like a clay or ceramic container with air holes. Avoid refrigerators, plastic bags, or airtight containers, as trapped moisture promotes mold. If you see green sprouts in the clove center, the garlic is less potent but still safe in small amounts. For long-term storage, freeze minced garlic or dry it to preserve some benefits safely. Mistake number 7. Relying on garlic supplements. Popping a garlic pill seems like an easy way to get all the benefits without the smell or hassle. But mistake number 7 is trusting garlic capsules or extracts to deliver the same punch as fresh garlic. Most supplements lack active allicin because the production process, drying, heating, or processing, stops the enzymatic reaction needed to form it. A 2016 University of California study tested 13 popular garlic supplements and found only 2 had measurable allicin levels in the blood after consumption. Odorless garlic supplements are especially problematic. The sulfur compounds responsible for garlic smell are also what make it effective. No smell, no benefit. Even aged garlic extracts, which show some promise, require high doses over months to match fresh garlic's effects, and they're pricey. How to fix it? Stick to fresh garlic whenever possible. If you must use supplements, choose ones with standardized allicin content, at least 5,000 micrograms per dose, and consult your doctor, especially if you're on medications. Fresh garlic is cheaper, more effective, and widely available. How to use garlic the right way. Now that you know the 7 mistakes to avoid, let's talk about how to harness garlic's full potential. Here's a step-by-step guide. Dosage: aim for 1 to 2 fresh cloves daily, finely chopped or crushed. This provides enough allicin to support heart health, reduce inflammation, and boost immunity without overwhelming your system. Preparation: chop or crush garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes to maximize allicin formation. Use it raw in salads, dressings, or dips, or add it at the end of cooking to preserve its benefits. Timing: take garlic on an empty stomach, ideally 30 minutes before breakfast or 2 hours after a meal. Mix with a bit of olive oil or yogurt to reduce stomach irritation. Combinations: pair garlic with lemon juice to enhance circulation, olive oil for vessel protection, parsley to reduce odor, or turmeric for extra anti-inflammatory power. Listen to your body. If you experience bloating, diarrhea, or stomach pain, cut back on the amount or try cooked garlic instead of raw. For example, try this morning routine. Mince 1 clove of garlic, let it sit for 10 minutes, then mix it into a small glass of lukewarm water with a teaspoon of olive oil and a pinch of parsley. Drink it before breakfast for a gentle, effective health boost. At lunch, toss minced garlic into a salad with apple cider vinegar and olive oil. For dinner, add it to roasted vegetables just before serving. Why garlic matters for aging gracefully. Garlic isn't a miracle cure, But when used correctly, it's a powerful ally for healthy aging, especially for those over 60. As we age, our blood vessels narrow, inflammation rises, and cognitive function can decline. Garlic helps counter these changes by lowering blood pressure and improving circulation, reducing the risk of atherosclerosis and blood clots, acting as a natural antimicrobial and immune booster, providing antioxidants to slow cellular damage. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Nutrition confirmed garlic's role in reducing cardiovascular risk and supporting brain health through better blood flow. Combined with a balanced diet, regular exercise, and good sleep, garlic can be a game-changer for staying sharp and vibrant as you age. Garlic is more than just a kitchen staple. It's a natural shield for your heart, brain, and body. But as we've seen, simple mistakes like cooking it too soon, using jarred garlic, or ignoring medication interactions can rob it of its power or even cause harm. By avoiding these 7 pitfalls and using garlic wisely, you can unlock its full potential and make it a cornerstone of your health routine. So, what's your next step? Start small. Try adding 1 fresh clove to your day, prepared the right way, and see how your body responds. Share your experiences in the comments below. You might inspire someone else to make a change. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Ageless Living for more tips to stay vibrant at any age. Let's keep learning, growing, and thriving together, because your health starts on your plate. Stay sharp, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.